Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Bondage Gone Wild with me, Jess Wilde. Today we're talking about urethral play. In this week's video, I'm going to be explaining exactly what urethral play is, why you might like to explore it, and the types of toys that are available on the market so you can try it at home safely. So what is urethral play? Urethral play, or sometimes called urethral sounding, is the act of inserting something into your urethra, your pee hole. Now, as you can probably imagine, inserting something into your urethra does come with a few more risks than perhaps anal play or vaginal play. And the reason for this is because it is quite a delicate area of your body. Having said that, with proper preparation and research, there's no reason you can't explore this safely. Urethral play can be explored by both sexes, but it is worth noting that women carry a slightly higher risk of getting a UTI, a urinary tract infection, from urethral sounding play. And this is simply because women's urethra is a lot shorter and therefore closer to the bladder. It can also be a little bit more tricky actually locating the urethra. For all these reasons, it tends to be more common that men explore this type of play, and there are a lot more products on the market for men to be able to sample this kind of delight. Because of that, this video is kind of aimed at men, however, most of the rules are very similar, so if you are a woman out there who'd like to explore urethral play, most of what I'm going to tell you today does apply. Just obviously bear in mind that you are going to be exploring very different anatomy to be able to discover your urethra and insert something into it. Now, a lot of people ask me why. Why would you want to insert something into your urethra? Now, whilst it might not sound like your cup of tea initially, let me explain why people tend to delve into this area. First of all, as you may have imagined, the urethra is packed with nerve endings and is really sensitive to all kinds of touch. Men find urethral play particularly arousing because not only is the opening to their urethra already near a hot spot, the head of the penis or the glans, which we know is really sensitive, but they have the added benefit of having a long urethra which has more nerve endings, and the urethra is direct access to the prostate. What a lot of people don't know is that a standard prostate massage, which is usually done via the anus, isn't actually directly in touch with your prostate. The only way to make direct contact with your prostate is actually through the urethra. So for a lot of men, experimenting with deep play can be extremely pleasurable. It's the only way to really reach their equivalent of the G-spot. Another reason why a lot of men particularly enjoy urethral sounding is for the psychological thrill of it. Whilst it's becoming more and more popular for men to explore penetrative pleasure through anal play, to insert something into your gender-defining genitals blows gender stereotypes out of the water. Not only does it feel physically thrilling, but it's a psychological roller coaster that can really open up a whole new world of fun and play. As with all sex play, different people like different things. So while some people quite like shallow play that just teases the very tip, other people really enjoy that deep penetration and direct prostate contact. And then of course you've got the girth lovers who actually like the stretched sensation. So for these people, it's not about depth or even about the tickle at the end of the tip. It's really about the stretch of the urethra. And this is something that takes time and can take a while to build up to. Now, there are three main types of product that you can use to explore urethral sounding at home. As I've said, most of these products are geared towards men, but as I go through them, if any of them are suitable for female use, I'll let you know. The first product on the list are penis plugs. Penis plugs, as you can tell, are designed for shallow insertion. So these are really used to stimulate the nerve endings just inside the urethra, really inside the penis head. Some penis plugs are designed for prolonged wear, whilst others designed for short-term play as a bit of foreplay, but pretty much all of them follow this basic design. So you'll have a short section which inserts into the end of the penis, and you've usually got some sort of T-bar or a ring at the top that will prevent over-insertion. This plug in particular features a hole that runs all the way through the middle of it. Ooh, let's see if I can get this on camera. And this means you can actually wear it during ejaculation, and if you are going to wear it for long term, you can urinate through it as well. Penis plugs tend to come in one of two materials. You'll either find it in some sort of metal, so stainless steel, something like that, or silicone for those who prefer something with a bit more flex. The next most popular toy for this kind of play are sperm stoppers. Sperm stoppers are very similar to penis plugs in the fact that they're only really designed to stimulate the first little area of the urethra, so up to maybe a centimetre or two inside the penis. So the idea is you slip this ring over the end of the penis and then you place this ball inside the urethra. The ring not only helps to keep it in place, but it also enhances sensation, so it will stimulate just over the frenulum and other sensitive areas at the head of the penis. All the while, this little ball sits inside the urethra just to tease the area and add that sort of stretched sensation. And the idea is also that this would prevent ejaculation. Some couples really like to add this to chastity play or to teasing, whilst lots of men use them completely on their own. Generally speaking, sperm stoppers are usually only made from metal, but they do come in varying designs. So whilst not all of them have got a glans ring, a lot of them do. Some feature a ball like this, and others have more of the plug shape, so something a bit more elongated. What you go for is entirely up to you. And the final product you're likely to find for urethral play are urethral sounds. Sometimes referred to as urethral dilators, are the longest of all of the urethral play toys. So as you can imagine, these are designed for deep play and trying to reach that prostate that I mentioned earlier. Having said that, it's not all about the prostate. Urethral sounds are the types of products that are suitable for women to play with too. As I've touched on, the female urethra is much shorter than the men's, so chances are you wouldn't need the full length of that. This is all stuff you need to bear in mind, but products like this are suitable for both genders. Urethral sounds come in a variety of materials. They're very often made of silicone or metal. Some are smooth, whilst others are ridged. They generally all feature a rounded tip, and a lot of them feature this curve, which can help with deeper insertion. They come in varying thicknesses, starting from about 3mm and working their way right up to about 12mm in diameter. And they're perfect for anybody who enjoys either deep penetration or stretched penetration. Urethral sounds are usually quite a bit weightier than penis plugs or sperm stoppers too, and this is to aid with insertion. So there you have it, the basics on urethral play. So to give you a rundown, what is it? When you put things in your pee hole. Why do you do it? Because it feels great. And what products should I use? A penis plug, a sperm stopper, or a urethral sound? Ta-da! Now, if you want to find out how you can explore this safely at home, be sure to tune into my video next week, which covers exactly how you can do this. And in the meantime, don't forget to check out our other videos and subscribe to the channel. We post new content every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. See you next week. Bye!